Hey there! Welcome to the Weenie Hut radio show, hosted by me, Funky, and my co-host, Zarif. In today's episode, we discuss a variety of topics, such as Pokemon. Is that how I say it? Okay, yeah. Social media, video games, motivation, and economic privilege, and a lot more. It's a fun time, so be sure to stick around and listen to it all.
Well, it's like my grandpa went to college in America in the 60s.
Really?
Then he went back and taught in Bangladesh, yeah.
Huh.
And then now he kind of lives half here, half in Bangladesh.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah, all my grandparents are dead.
Thanks for joining us.
I never met them, so it's all good. I was on the toilet and I was thinking to myself, like, you know how there's post nut clarity?
Yeah, obviously.
So what about like post nap clarity? I think it's like post nap confusion.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
So first of all, how long was your nap? It doesn't seem, from when we talked to when we talked again, it wasn't that long of a time.
What do you mean? I napped for like an hour.
That wasn't okay. Let's look through timestamps.
Okay.
Okay, but even I still can't nap for less than like 3 hours.
Okay, that's
but then
not
again,
even
sometimes
sleeping.
Sometimes I just sleep for 3 hours, and then I wake up and I watch YouTube for like another hour, and then I fall back asleep, and then it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
You just like you don't have sleep schedules. So
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but like it's weird because a lot of days my dad will like wake me up and to like run an errand or something, to go pick up the car from the shop or something, and like that'll just mess up my whole day because either I'll take a nap and I'll wake up at like 8 p.m. or I just won't sleep. I'll still stay up however long I would, and then I just have the worst sleep of my life.
Oh my god.
At night.
Yeah, I can't do that. Like if I nap, like I put my timer, I'll be like, all right, 5 minutes.
And then you gotta set multiple alarms.
Yeah.
And half the fun is turning off your first alarm, like because that second and third sleeps, those mini sleeps, are so much better than the 8 hours you just got.
Yeah, it is.
The sleep when like your bonus sleep, your extra credit sleep, oh man, it hits different.
Extra credit.
Yeah, like because like you got your sleep done, you should be awake and going about your day.
Yeah, I know.
And getting ready, but you're choosing not to, and you're just enjoying,
I heard
unconsciousness.
that like that extra sleep, isn't that like worse for you? Like when you wake up, you're awake, but if you sleep extra, then you get like, you know what I'm saying?
No, what do you mean, like drowsy or
yeah,
like...
drowsy or like groggy.
Okay,
yeah.
I got like, so you don't get that morning awakeness because you've ruined it.
Yeah.
I would say I very rarely, if not never, feel awake when I wake up, but that also could be because I always, if I have an alarm, I'm setting another alarm. I'm always getting the extra credit sleep, so maybe okay. I'm just depriving myself. Oh man, maybe this could be an experiment.
Yeah, right? Because I always wake up, like I can wake up naturally. Like sometimes I do wake up naturally before my alarm. Like the other day I woke up at like 6:50 and my alarm's at 7. But I always sleep in, even when my alarm is like going off, I'll turn it off and I'll sleep in for like 30 more minutes. And like every morning I'm just like, man, I feel like shit, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I have this thing where I feel like I can wake up whenever I want. So if I have something in the morning and I know I'm going to bed later than I should be, if I like know that when I'm going to bed, if I truly know it in my heart that I need to be up at like 6 a.m. or whatever, I will wake up at 5:30 just naturally, no alarm or anything. But I have to actually have something. I can't be like, oh, I should fix my sleep schedule. You know what? I'll wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And no, I'll wake up at noon. Like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Only if I truly have to be awake, my body will.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So Nintendo, right?
Alright, 10-minute topic done.
No, show's over. Yo, actually, what I was thinking earlier today, when we were doing our stupid role play in the chat, I was thinking like,
don't just leave it at that, because people are gonna think like,
oh wait, oh god, wait, no,
unless
no,
look, man, I get it, but like, It's all through text anyway. Why do you still want me to put on the dress? Like,
hey man, come on, not in front of the camera.
there is no camera.
Oh yeah, it's a strictly audio-based
Think people
podcast.
want to see our faces.
I mean, some people would.
Well, once we build the studio down here in Texas,
Honestly, I'm down.
we'll get a camera.
Yo, is Nana still moving to Texas? Is that still happening?
I doubt it because he has like a job in the Bay Area.
Oh yeah.
If you want, I could pull up all the details about it. And, like,
Yeah,
where he
actually,
lives
could
and
you
stuff.
bring open
Yeah.
Jamie? Could you pull up Nana's
Let's
file?
see. I've got his house on Zillow here, and
Yeah, it's actually not too bad.
hey, look, he's in one of these pictures.
He's
Oh God, he's bathing in the front yard in a kiddie pool. Wait, this is a selfie. It says uploaded by homeowner.
So I was gonna say before we went on there.
Role playing.
No, not role. Well, kind of role playing. Have you ever imagined yourself doing stand up and just like gone through your whole set?
Okay, so freshman year or so, my friend texts me one day and says, "Hey, I'm doing an open mic at this coffee shop. You should come." And so I go to his show, and all the acts were horrible.
Oh no.
And I was like, I could actually do this.
Yeah.
So I spent the next like week or so writing jokes, and I would like tell them to my friends. Looking back, they were horrible jokes.
Right.
And they were like, some of them were kind of like creative and like nerdy. Some of them were just like really edgy, but like they just weren't funny.
Yeah.
But I thought they were the shit. So I did imagine my whole. I never went to the open mic.
Okay.
But yes, to make a short answer long, yes, I have imagined that.
Yeah, I was imagining that. Like I imagine that all the time, to be honest. Because you know how everyone's like, you should do stand up. Like, no.
yeah. Like
But,
I can't just be funny on the spot. Like,
exactly, it doesn't work that way. And like I was thinking about like what my set would be like, and I'm like, I don't know. I was like, it's just so weird. Like you're just kind of like up on the stage, and like, like, hey, how's everyone doing tonight? You know what I hate? I hate Drake's music. No, really. Like, what's with that stuff? You know, like, what the hell am I gonna talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I remember like being a kid and watching stand-up specials and thinking like, stand-up comedians aren't funny people. They're just people who have had funny things happen to them. But then I realized they're just making up all that shit.
Yeah, everything is made up.
Like, oh yeah, they didn't actually like give a cop a donut and he didn't give them a ticket or something. Like, but for real, dude, you should do stand-up. I think you'd be good at it.
Dude, everyone says that. I just
Yeah,
feel
man.
like if I go on stage, I'd have like a,
You'd have a what?
like, I don't know, I'd just like freak out.
Okay, well here, let's try some improv.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna start a punchline and you finish it.
Okay.
All right, so y'all hate Drake, right?
Shut up, man.
Hey, how about his son?
What?
you see Logic quit rapping?
Yeah, I saw that. Isn't he like starting a Twitch career or something?
Yeah, and apparently he's a really shitty streamer.
Really?
From what I didn't watch, but
Okay.
I'll take the word of the headline I read.
Damn.
I didn't read the article or anything, but
Yeah, just the headline. That's enough
But
for me.
I already forgot what I was gonna say.
Logic, bad streamer.
Logic, bad streamer. Logic, he's on Rick and Morty. He's biracial. He. Oh yeah. Okay, so he got the fat Twitch contract,
Oh.
which like Twitch is giving him like whatever they're giving. Like, who's on Twitch? Who else got it?
He's like Ninja on Twitch or something?
Ninja. So Ninja's Mixer contract ended, right? And so
I
he's
think.
been streaming on YouTube and Twitch, but he said he's not planning on signing another like
Oh.
deal, which he doesn't need one at this point.
Right,
Like,
it's Ninja.
Yeah. I think Shroud is back on Twitch, but I don't know if he has a deal like that. Oh, Dr. Disrespect. He had a Twitch deal.
Wait.
He was one of the big ones Twitch got. And then this is well before, like, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm like, what are you talking
Yeah.
about? You've not seen it?
When Ninja left to Mixer, Twitch gave Dr. D a contract like that.
Okay. So they gave one to Logic like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Which makes sense. He's probably going to bring in, like, you know,
yeah.
viewers to Twitch. Oh, I was gonna say the Drake stream. That's what I was thinking about. When Drake stream with Ninja.
Oh, with Ninja.
Like I think that's what they're trying to like recapture that magic. Because I remember that stream. That was they had like 600,000 viewers.
That was actually crazy.
It's still the most that just like a streamer has gotten that isn't like a tournament or something like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was insane.
I don't even like Ninja or Drake, but I was so
right. But it was just it was cool.
Yeah.
It was legitimizing Twitch as a platform because so many people are watching Twitch that most boomers don't even know what Twitch is. Like,
yeah, and it was just funny to think
yeah.
about.
And they brought in like Juju Smith-Schuster and was Travis Scott in there at some point?
Yeah, like one of those guys.
Yeah, yeah, it was insane.
Cause like they make good games, but their online is just so bad.
Yo, okay, so I haven't been watching his streams lately.
That's fine.
Have you finished Paper Mario?
No, I have not.
Okay, how far, like, how many hours would you say you're in?
Shit. I don't know, but I have like probably like 3 streamers left. It's like 3 chapters, kind of.
Gotcha. Okay, so, and like, do you like it? Because I've heard mixed things about it.
So, I am enjoying the game overall as a concept.
Right.
But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, a lot of the combat really pisses me off, and it really turns me off from the game. Like the boss battles are so fucking annoying.
On Thursday with some sunny spells. However, it may...
This episode of Weenie Hut Radio is brought to you by Funky Kong 245. Catch him live on twitch.tv/Funky Kong 245 Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to say the secret phrase, I'm a little weenie, to get a free impression. That's twitch.tv/Funky Kong 245 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
10 o'clock, good evening. This is The World Tonight with
Paper Mario. You had 3 let's pick it up from like you saying you had like 3 streamers left.
I have 3 streamers left.
Okay, I'm trying to make this edit cohesive for you. This is for you, dude.
So I just don't get, like, they're releasing Pikmin 3, but like, why don't they just do like Galaxy 3,
What?
Sorry, what were we talking about?
Are you being ironic? Because Pikmin 3 came out already. It was on the Wii U.
Yeah, and so they're doing like an HD like port over,
Yeah,
Isn't that bullshit?
yeah, a port is different than making a third Mario Galaxy game.
I'm just saying, like I want to see like maybe like a Sunshine port on the Switch. I don't know.
I think so. Remember that rumor that all the Mario games are coming to the Switch?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, yeah, I thought like with Paper Mario coming out, they're gonna be like, oh, you enjoyed that? How would you like these? And then like,
how would you?
I
like
don't know, maybe they're
these,
saving that.
Mario
I mean,
Tennis?
like that's like Nintendo's doing really well. All the video game companies are doing exceptional right now because of quarantine.
Yeah.
Like their numbers are insane. So I think Nintendo could be saving that for like when
like no one cares about video games. Like, yeah, we made
or like
Mario.
It's Nintendo. They'll inevitably like have a slump of like a year or two.
Yeah, that's true.
As they do every like 10 years or so.
Yeah.
Like, and then they'll bust out the Pokemon ports, and then like the holy grail I think that they're sitting on is the Pokemon Animal Crossing game.
What?
It's just something fans like have like teased and rumored for themselves, but that would be a cash cow, dude. If it was Animal Crossing but with Pokemon characters, like if they were all Pokemon.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that could be a cool spin-off.
And then you, the villager, are a trainer, and you're like catching them, and then you make them fight each other. And
that'd be kind of
fucked up. And then you build like the Thunderdome. Dude, imagine.
That'd be really fucked up.
I mean, it's only more fucked up than Pokemon because like it's just more apparent. All the lore behind Pokemon is still just as fucked up as dogfighting, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's just cute, and it's in sprites and 3D models, and...
I don't even like Pokemon.
Okay, well,
I don't support that, dude. That's messed up.
Okay, well... You just don't like it because you wouldn't have beat Pokemon Yellow without my help.
Alright, I think that's enough for this episode.
You played Yellow as a kid, right?
Yeah.
That's why you played it on stream. What did you play any other Pokemon games?
Played Ruby and Pearl.
Okay. Dude, Pearl was the shit.
Yeah, it was really good.
You should play Heart Gold or Soul Silver. Those, I think, are the pinnacle of Pokemon. They are really, really good games.
What's the difference? Aren't they the same thing?
Well, like, play one of them. It's the remake of Gen 2, so Gold and Silver. But it's on the DS, and the gameplay is, like, so much better than it was then. The graphics are so much better. I love the sprites in that game. It's just, like, everything is done well in that game.
But isn't it just, like, another Pokemon game?
It is, but... Yeah. I guess if you don't like Pokemon, this still won't change your mind.
No, I'll probably... What is it on? The DS or 3DS?
It's on DS.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll probably, like...
Once they move to 3DS, like... I feel like they perfected the sprites with Gen 5, because they had, like, the animated sprites, which were really cool.
Uh-huh.
And then the 3D... Like, you could look up, like, really sad 3D models of Pokemon. Like, Typhlosion is commonly cited, because Typhlosion is super badass in the sprites in, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but he just looks like an idiot in a 3D sprite. Because, like, all the 3D sprites are just, like, lifeless, and, like, they're just, like, slowly, like, leaning back and forth as, like, idle animation. But, like, in the sprites, they, like, have flames coming out of them and are, like, clawing and doing their moves and stuff, like, really quick. I could go on.
Did they not have, like, 3D models in the other games? Because, like, in...
So X and Y were the first one with 3D models, because those were 3D games.
Yeah, but I thought, like,
Before then,
when
it
you
was all
play,
sprites.
like, Pokemon, like, Diamond and Pearl, like, your character
They're, like,
3D.
top down, right?
Yeah.
But, like, so, like, in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you can have your Pokemon follow you, but it's, like, a 3D modeled sprites, you know, like in, like, Donkey Kong Country, you know,
Yeah.
how they make 2D sprites look like 3D. It's like,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, maybe I'll play it if I figure out, like, DS emulation.
That's, like, the most emulated console.
Yeah, you know, maybe I'll figure it out one day, you know?
Look, I have one, right? I could literally just send you the
one
files.
day I'll figure it out, but...
Dude, I played this, you know those Pokemon ROM hacks people make?
Yeah.
I played this one called Light Platinum, which a friend recommended,
Uh-huh.
and it's just, like, the most fan service fan fiction thing ever.
Oh, no.
You pull up into the game, and, like, Ash from the anime and Red from the game both show up. Like,
Oh my god.
and they're, like, trying to, like, stop the, like, oncoming of Giratina or something, and then pretty much every fan favorite game character, like Cynthia or, like, Brock or Misty, they all show up. And then in every town you go to, there's someone who gives you a new Pokemon, and it's some, like, really, like, fan, like, favorite Pokemon, like
Pikachu,
like
Charizard,
Garchomp.
or...
Like, or no, like the badass ones, like Garchomp or, like, Lucario,
nice.
or, like, you know. And I couldn't even get through half of the game.
Yeah, it's just too much.
It was also really hard. Like, it was so much grinding. And that's
Oh.
my least favorite part of Pokemon, which is
Yeah.
the grinding. The new games pretty much have no grinding, but...
I played, what was it, Pokemon, I think I had Y on the 3DS, because I was like, yo, 3DS, I bought one.
Yeah.
I need a game. Let me get Pokemon. And then, like, I think I got to the town with the, like, the electric, what was the thing?
Lumio City?
Yeah, whatever
Where
it's
the power's
called.
out?
Yeah, sure. I don't know. The French Tower thing? The
Yeah,
Eiffel
yeah,
Tower?
Lumio City, yeah.
And I just got bored of the game. I don't know. I think I just
Yeah,
fell
okay,
out of
so,
love
like,
with it.
Like, I was really into Pokemon as a kid, right? And I played up to Heart Gold. I had Heart Gold, and then I was really into that. And then I just stopped. I didn't pick up Black or White. I didn't play Black 2 or White 2. Because, you know, I was one of those fans at the time who was like, oh, this sucks. I don't like this. Like, 'cause it was kind of polarizing at the time it came out.
Mm-hmm.
But then when X and Y came out, I was like, you know what? I could get back in. I was like a freshman in high school. I was like, I should get back into this. It seems pretty cool. And my brother had a 3DS. So I
Yeah.
played it on his, and I just fell back in love with the game. And I went back and played the ones I missed. And Black and White and Black 2 and White 2 are exceptional.
Yeah, I heard they were really good.
The best stories ever in Pokemon. Like, so surprisingly mature. It's not, like, okay, so in X and Y, the plot, like, you didn't get to that part yet, but the plot is literally the main villain, Lysander, wants
Wait,
to...
that's a real name?
Yeah.
I thought
He
that
wants
was just
to...
Cozy D's, like, parody name.
No, Lysander.
Yeah.
Yeah. But basically, the villain Lysander wants to blow up, reignite a historical super weapon like a nuke, and blow up the region and create a new one that's more beautiful and stylish.
What the hell?
It's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, like the next game's actually a pretty good story because those dealt with like multiverse and space travel and stuff.
Whoa.
Like, but Yeah.
I thought that was like Pokemon Platinum or something.
So Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum were like space specifically, but this one was specifically like other universes, other dimensions, what Pokemon look like in these dimensions. And there are these freaks of nature, like Ultra Beasts they call them, which infect our world, and it's crazy.
That's cool.
And then like the side stories about this gang of hoodlums called Team Skull, who are
that's
literally
what I was gonna ask about.
they're just like these absolute like degenerates, like just kids who like didn't have a proper education, so they like they put on these like bandanas and masks and like go out and like they like break dance through the streets, like just hoodlums. But they're being used by this organization, the Aether Foundation, like basically to like cause havoc. Okay, like at this point, I'm just describing the plots of Pokemon.
And so in Chapter 3, Akaguzma comes out with the boombox.
Anyway, so in the DLC ending, which is the canon ending, because that's what the graphic novel goes off of.
So we can actually watch my Let's Play right here if you want.
Here on the Rojogan Experience, we're just going to watch videos for the next 30 minutes. Hey, look at this praying mantis eat this rat.
Ew.
That's what they do on Joe Rogan. They watch
gross.
like videos like that.
I've actually never seen one of his podcasts before.
I watch it based on the guest. Like if he has like a political candidate or like a comedian I really like, I'll watch. But I don't watch like.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Just for because like for the most part he does like just let them have a platform.
Yeah.
And sometimes he lets people who shouldn't have a platform, but like for the most part, like if it's someone you like, you'll probably enjoy it.
All right, I got you.
Also, he signed. Do you see he signed that massive deal with Spotify?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, so this September he's going exclusively to Spotify, and he signed a massive multi-million-dollar contract.
Damn.
So like basically like these Twitch contracts, it's like pretty much every form of media is going the way of like sports free agency. Like
wait, so that's, he won't be able to upload to like YouTube or anything?
No, he won't. Only
so like
Spotify.
No video podcasts anymore?
I don't know if Spotify has like a platform for that, but I guess not.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, which sucks for the consumer, but I mean, it's good for producers, I guess. It's still gonna be free because Spotify still has a free
Spotify's
version,
free.
But...
I mean, it's not gonna like make a difference for me because my preferred.
Obviously, not for you because you don't have a platform.
Yeah.
Who's watching this shit? No one's even listening to this right now.
Alright, so we're gonna just stop recording.
Yeah, dude. Like, why do you even try?
Yeah, I just thought this would be fun, maybe to like, an excuse to hang out, but.
Wait, dude, your numbers have actually been like I've noticed they've been.
Yeah, they've actually been going up. I don't really know what that's about. I think
it's because you've been consistent and like diversifying like your stuff.
I think it's consistency. Well, it's not that consistent, but I'm definitely posting more than I used to when I was younger.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think my quality has gone up. Like,
for
in terms of editing and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
How are the skits doing? Like.
Not really well. The only reason some of them have like a big amount of views is because I posted it on YouTube Haiku.
Oh yeah, dude, that is perfect. Yeah,
all my posts get downvoted, and I just don't understand why. But no one dislikes my videos. I think they just watch it embedded on Reddit, and I just get the views from it.
Interesting.
I don't get it, man. Every time I post on Reddit, I just get downvoted. I feel like Reddit just hates me. Like my comedy's just not
like,
for Reddit.
I think like. Obviously, for someone to be successful on Reddit, it has to be decently quality, but also it's just luck because like the people browsing on new, like they can just like willingly choose to downvote it, and everyone who sees it will see, oh, 0 upvotes. I'm not even gonna see this, like
Yeah, man. I feel like it's
people
just
can just troll.
It's like toxic too. I feel like everyone on Reddit like hates anyone and just doesn't want them to succeed. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like, fuck this guy.
There is definitely a sense of that.
Yeah.
But like. It's a crapshoot. Like, if one day you get one that like takes off, then like next time you upload one, people will be like, "Oh, I remember this guy. I'll just upload it. I'll upload it just for the sake of it." Like,
Yeah, I think that's what Gus Johnson started. That's how he started. He told he was on the podcast talking. He was on my podcast talking about it. No, I was listening to his podcast, and he was saying like he used to post stuff on YouTube Haiku, and like his views would just go like really high.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's where I found him. YouTube.
Really?
Haiku. Yeah.
Damn. You know what's funny?
And ProZD.
Oh, really? ProZD?
Yeah. ProZD I found on YouTube Haiku.
I found him from Vine.
Well, I wasn't really on Vine.
Huh?
You know, I prefer TikTok.
Really? Because TikTok's getting banned, buddy.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have a friend who, like, got somewhat TikTok famous this year.
Really?
Like he gets like tens of thousands of views on his TikToks.
Damn.
And this is just like a month ago, and then now it's getting banned.
His whole platform was like being yoinked from underneath him. Guys, please check out my Twitter. I post there daily.
Yeah, all his TikToks. My Instagram, my YouTube. Hey, is anyone on Byte? So I'm on that too.
I downloaded Byte.
Oh, yeah?
And like I posted like a few videos, but like, dude, I don't think anyone uses that.
Yeah, I've never watched a Byte before.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, it's a shame how much Vine had
Yep.
and how much they threw it all away.
Yep.
Like, I get selling to Twitter, like, but Twitter did not do
Twitter
well
was
with it.
stupid. I don't know what they bought it for. Why did they buy it?
I mean, it makes sense why they bought it, because it would probably integrate it nicely into their platform.
Yeah, but they killed it.
It killed the old platform, yeah. Well, I mean, like you post your skits to Twitter now. Like, Twitter's becoming an acceptable place to post actual content.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
but like...
Do they get good numbers on Twitter?
I don't look at the analytics on Twitter, like views, because I don't think the views
because you
matter
don't
on
care
Twitter.
about, being successful.
Here's the thing, dumb shit. The way I view Twitter analytics is how many retweets did it get, how many likes did it get, and how many people responded to it. Because if someone just watches it, it doesn't mean shit on Twitter. I watch so much stuff on Twitter, you know?
Right. And also stuff autoplays because you're just scrolling by.
Stuff just autoplays, and that counts as a view, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I don't take any of that shit for granted. I just see, like, the retweets and stuff. And I don't know. It's, like, not crazy, but, like, at least I'm not, like, a sellout just doing copy-paste tweets like some guy I know.
Oh my god, dude, like, if I see one more, this summer is like the opposite of Pokemon Go summer tweet.
Yeah.
But, I was saying, like, say what you will about Facebook and buying, like, Instagram and whatnot, but they've done amazing. They've turned Instagram into the social media platform.
Dude, I don't even use Instagram.
I don't either, but I recognize that everyone else does. All the cool people do. And like when they like took all the Snapchats like stuff, like the stories
that was
and
really
whatnot,
smart.
It worked out. I didn't think it would work out. But it's become ubiquitous. It's become more ubiquitous than Snapchat stories, I think. Like,
Yeah. I don't even use Snapchat anymore.
I don't either. Like, I just use it to like send funny stuff to friends if I see something. Like,
Yeah,
it's literally just a way to send pictures to people.
He's never sent me anything. Whatever. What's up?
Yeah.
You actually haven't opened any of my snaps in like the past 3 months. It's like on gray. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm like on a social media break right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't send anything. Like,
dope, yeah.
So Nintendo, man. It's like... Oh, okay. I was actually gonna say, have you noticed how horrible Twitter's video client is on mobile?
It's terrible.
Like,
Isn't it
you
bad
can
on PC too?
I don't know. I don't use it on PC much, but like you can watch a video once just fine. But if you ever scroll back or forth a little bit, the video will no longer play.
Wait, really?
Even if
That's
you
a thing?
just like try it next time you watch a Twitter video. Just watch the video like normal. It's all buffered. It's all loaded. It'll all watch normally. But scroll back a second, the video will.
Oh yeah.
It'll never play again.
So that's a thing. But also the quality, it fluctuates hardcore.
Yeah.
Like it'll be nice and it'll go like shit.
Yep.
The whole video and like what happened?
Yeah, dude. Like you would think that a social media company that has that much volume of video would try to put some effort into their video player.
No, man. I don't think Twitter gives a shit about anything because, like, there's that one Gus Johnson skit where, like, the check marks.
Oh, yeah.
There's, like, the verification. It's true.
Yeah.
They give verifications to, like, anyone who's like, yeah, I'm a journalist. And they have, like, 2 followers. And then Twitch streamers with, like, 300,000 followers.
Yep.
Like, they won't do shit for them. Like, what?
Because it's like a boys club, like,
It's so stupid.
Yeah. So, anyway, how's your quest of being verified?
It's still in the works. I got my contact at Twitter. Probably hit him up later tonight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you gonna call up Jack?
Huh?
You gonna call up Jack?
Who's Jack?
Jack, the founder of Twitter.
Oh yeah, I thought you were talking about Jack's films. I was like, what? I guess I could call him because me and Jack we're actually best friends. Like not best friends, we're close.
Yeah. Jacksepticeye.
Oh no, he's my neighbor.
Ah.
Yeah, how cool would that be if you were neighbors with Jacksepticeye?
Yeah, it'd always be like throwing like parties and stuff. Like
yeah, and just never inviting you and just like you just see Markiplier walking out. Like, yo, thanks for the invite.
I would show up at his door with like a 6-pack, and he'd be like, "Oh, thanks." He'd take it and then close the door.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Close the door. All right.
Slotty. Yeah. There's an episode of Family Guy where Rob Gronkowski moves next door, and like he becomes really good friends with Peter, and he's always throwing parties, but they eventually like, oh man, I don't remember how it resolved. I want to say like either they killed Rob Gronkowski, or there was a bit where Gronk like threw a trailer or something and it landed on Peter. I think.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm even talking about this.
Yeah, that's we're just gonna cut that out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm actually like I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of Family Guy.
I like they're hit or miss. Sometimes, because they have so many jokes in an episode with the cutaways. So obviously, sometimes they'll hit gold. Like one joke will be fantastic, but as an episode, it's just.
I think like. I've definitely like laughed at some episodes. It's not. Well, it's not. It's also not a show that I've sat down and watched. Like, ooh, season 1. Hell yeah, let me watch this.
I used to in 6th grade and stuff. But like,
okay, it's just been a thing where if it was on, I'd like kind of like watch it. Yeah. One thing that I will say, I know like this is kind of like people are like what, but like I have never found South Park funny.
I get it, but I love South Park. I'm a huge fan.
I just don't think any of it's funny. Like the writing is so lame. Like I get it. Like they're pushing boundaries by like shitting on stuff, but it doesn't really. It doesn't make me laugh. Like,
Okay, so my favorite part of South Park is I genuinely think it's one of the great American satire works.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it takes issues like. Okay, so one of my favorite examples is Man, Bear, Pig. So because they've been on forever. So back in like 2001 or whatever, they had an episode about Al Gore and climate change.
Yeah.
And they were making fun of Al Gore because he was a really big climate change is happening, climate change is real, and they were making fun of. They were saying they basically made Al Gore a character who was warning about this fictional beast called Man, Bear, Pig that was gonna come and kill us all, which is making fun of how urgent he was treating climate change. But then, I want to say like 2 seasons ago, they had an episode where they basically just admitted they were wrong, where they made Man, Bear, Pig an actual person. and he started like killing townspeople and like they showed like the town going from like at the beginning they're like they still didn't believe Man, Bear, Pig was happening. Then when Man, Bear, Pig was killing someone next to them, they still didn't believe. And then once they believed, they were like, well, it's too late now. What can we do?
Yeah. Like it makes sense. Like I know they're like touching these issues in like a crazy way where it's like totally like satire and it's like hey this is real but we're gonna make fun of it so that it's funny. But I still don't think it's. I don't think it's funny.
Okay, so there's definitely the aspect of like content being edgy for the sake of being edgy and offensive, which I get why people don't like that, which is fair. But I really do think there's a lot of genius behind South Park. It's just under like the guise of a talking piece of shit and a towel that always gets high. Like
yeah, I'll agree to that.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Right.
Is there like a comedy like you really like that you really vibe with?
Give me some examples.
Like maybe like The Simpsons or like The Office or like Arrested Development.
Yeah, I like The Simpsons a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause like so when I think of like the comedy I like is like it's not afraid to be edgy, but it's not edgy on purpose.
Right.
It's not like it's not in your face with it. It's like the writing is smart, the jokes are there, and it's happening through life. It's not just like, oh mom, fuck you, like you're I'm gonna censor that. But like stupid shit like that. When it's like in Simpsons where it's like Bart says something and Homer's just like, I'm stupid, like so I don't know, it's just like so funny.
No, but like okay, so like my favorite parts of like early Simpsons versus new Simpsons is like they used to show the humor, not tell the humor. Like in the new ones, Homer will just like be actively dumb and dangerous. But in the other one, you see his thought process. You see him trying to be a good person, but it just comes apart because he lacks critical thinking.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like early SpongeBob is the same way. Like how SpongeBob is just like a total idiot, but he's still like mature. Like he holds himself up to the standard where he's like, I'm a human. Well, not a human. I'm a sponge and I'm doing this. But he's just dumb, you know?
And he recognizes when he's getting like hurt or like...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like he has emotions. And then like they just fucked everything up. Like the new episodes, he's like, yeah, I'm weird. Welcome to Tumblr. Like, I don't know.
Okay, so they had an episode like many years ago of SpongeBob. It's new SpongeBob, but you know, it's been on forever.
Right.
Where the meme was, the bit was, Squidward is like mad at SpongeBob because he's so emotional, and he's like, "You've cried like 62 times today," because he sees like a sunset or something and cries and like.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, and it's just like dumb. It doesn't feel like SpongeBob, but it's like, if you go back to first SpongeBob, remember the pizza delivery episode? Yeah. Where the dude slams the door in his face, and you see SpongeBob like cry. That hits you because that is how you show his emotion. Like
and then like it's also like when Squidward like backs him up, that was emotional too. Like Squidward hates SpongeBob.
That's a super powerful moment. Yeah, and you just don't get because there was nuance.
I'm done.
But like so much, it's like Flanderizing stuff, you know? You just take the nuance out of characters, and you just take their surface level stuff and make that their whole character. Like,
I think that's a big problem with, like, when shows are on for too long. Like, because you see it happen to everything. Like the Fairly Odd Parents, same thing happened to that.
And I would say a big part of that is that obviously people aren't going to work on the same show for that long. Yeah, people are going to cycle in and out, and these new people come in. They're probably extremely talented people, extremely talented writers, but they're trying to write for characters they didn't create. You know?
Yeah, and they're just going off of what they saw. Like, Cosmo's stupid. Well, let's make him stupid here. You know? Yeah,
it's like originally Butch Hartman, all the writers and whatever, they were writing characters they probably knew in their childhoods and life, like Chester, AJ. These are all probably people they knew. Yeah. They were writing real people, trying to translate them. But the new people working on Fairly Odd Parents are trying to translate these people from a screen to another screen. Like
that makes sense.
It's like data loss in like compression.
Yeah, it's gonna sound weird.
Have you been watching like any shows lately?
I've just been rewatching Chowder.
Oh yeah? Dude, that show. Like, okay, so you know the creator C.H. Greenblatt?
I didn't know that was his name. Is that the guy in the show that's the creator?
Yeah, the puppet guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he also voiced Adult Chowder in the finale. Oh. So he worked on SpongeBob from like season 2 through like 4 or something. Oh. And he's the one who introduced the like up close gross out like painted shots. Which was such a amazing addition to SpongeBob. It added so much character. And you can see that influence in Chowder. Like,
there's some really disgusting parts in Chowder.
But also just like creative art style, like making some part of the art different from the rest of it. You know?
Oh yeah. Did he work on Flapjack?
I don't think so. I know the creator of Regular Show worked on Flapjack. Yeah. But like there's definitely like, man, when that period in Cartoon Network when they were in Flapjack and Chowder, it was just like,
it was like golden era.
They just let artists take chances, like, and it paid out immensely. Like Disney Channel has a lot of really amazing cartoons, but they all kind of look the same.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think because Disney's so like protected of their brand, and you know, I follow Alex Hirsch.
Alex Hirsch. And he always talks about...
He's always complaining about Disney. Like, yo, fuck Disney. You know?
Do you remember the story of when he wanted to make, like, a flyer for a party, and it said, like, spin the bottle, and Disney didn't let him make reference to spin the bottle. Oh, my God. So the standards and practices department specifically didn't let him. And so he changed it to... not approved by S&P on the flyer. A joke that no one watching will understand at all. Yeah, that's hilarious. But he said like the S&P when they were approving, they were like, that's what they said. No one will understand this. And Alex was like, but do you all approve it? He's like, we approve it.
Oh, man. That guy's so funny.
Yeah. He's making a new show for Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
I don't think there's any, like, all they announced is that he signed to Netflix.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm hyped for that.
And obviously he's going to have full freedom at Netflix because
Yeah.
they'll put whatever they want on the network.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, so actually, have you seen the new regular show thingy? Whatever it's
Yeah,
called?
so yeah, Nana and I have watched the first few episodes, yeah.
Sick invite, by the way, but how was it?
It's, okay, so it feels a lot like regular show, just without, like, you know, limitations. Which, like, so, like, obviously I enjoy it because I really like regular show.
Uh-huh.
But I do think a massive amount of the charm of regular show was that they were operating under limits.
Right.
Like, you know, like in this one, they'll be, like, taking drugs and drinking beer and whatnot and, like, having sex and stuff. But, like, in regular show, they would be drinking sodas and eating wings, and that would, like, get them drunk.
Yeah,
and
like
it was just,
juice.
like, yeah, and the fact that they were all, like, animals and objects just made it so much more, like, entertaining. Like, you know? It adds life to the universe, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Close Enough has good writing and good jokes and whatnot, and it still has absurd scenarios. Like, for example, the second episode is about how... So they're, like, 30-somethings, that's, like, the whole premise, and them trying to, like, not be lame.
Yeah.
And so they go out to this club, but they find out that people over 30 get killed. They get floated up to this giant fan in the ceiling. So they're just trying to appear young. Which is like a regular show type story where like a seemingly normal situation turns really chaotic really fast. But they're just people in the world. Like, it doesn't have the charm that regular show had.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably feel the same way if I watched it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'll probably watch it eventually. I just haven't gotten around
It's worth
to it.
watching. It's entertaining. But
have you seen the Rick and Morty show that's not Rick and Morty?
Oh, the Justin Roiland Hulu show?
Yeah, like the alien
Not yet.
thing?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, me neither. Have you seen? Okay. No, I'm just going around through the list.
Have you seen Breaking Bad?
I've actually not seen Breaking Bad.
It's good.
Yeah, I know. I've heard.
I think you'd like it. I think you'd really like it.
I saw the first episode.
Okay, so the first few episodes are kind of weird, but it hits its stride pretty quickly.
I know it's like one of the best shows. I just haven't watched it. You know.
Yeah. Well, if you have free time.
Yeah, I just don't really watch.
Cough,
stuff,
cough.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh,
so what do you do? What do you do with your free time? Like.
What's up?
Like, obviously, you probably have a lot of free time nowadays.
So, like, Tuesday, Wednesday. No, wait. What is my Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday? I allot my free time to streaming.
Yeah.
And then the other days, I'm supposed to be doing stuff. You know, I have this whole script already written down for a new video.
Oh, yeah?
I just haven't gotten around to recording, and it's been there for like a week. Like, I've had a week to film. I just haven't started. And it's just like, you know, a combination of things where it's like, I want to look good on camera, so it has to be a day where I've showered. And like, you know, I go like 1 or 2 days without showering. So that's the thing. And then it also has to be like, I got to be in the mood, you know? I don't want to just film like being dead inside.
You gotta warm yourself up. Gotta get that foreplay.
Yeah, exactly. Got to lubricate the... and then also, like, if the weather's good, like, I want it to be sunny outside just because, like, that makes me in a better mood.
It makes it nicer, yeah.
And it makes the video, like, the lighting and, you know, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's, like, I just kind of have all these excuses for me not to be productive, you know? So I just end up going on YouTube and refreshing my subscription page, realizing nobody posts anything I enjoy anymore. Just going over to Dream, typing in Minecraft Manhunt, realizing I've already seen all the videos, contemplating my life to this point, looking on Twitch. No one's on at 2 p.m. No one fucking streams at 2 p.m. What the hell? Why do people only stream at like 9 p.m. Eastern, you know? Like, this is fucking bullshit. And I kind of just do that for like the rest of the day until like someone's on. I'm like, all right, I can fucking waste my life in Twitch chat.
Yeah, okay, so we've been filming something, which I haven't finished filming my thing for. And like, it was the same thing. The weather was bad.
Yeah.
And then, so I was gonna film a few days ago, but I've had a pimple on my face, like a big one. It's pretty much gone now. It's gonna be healed probably by tomorrow.
Right. I was wondering. I was like, this is gonna take a while.
And like, yeah.
I mean, I don't blame you because I've definitely taken like
Right.
way longer to do stuff.
Yeah.
And that's something we both got to work on. Like, if we actually want to make stuff, we have to like
I
do
completely
stuff.
agree.
Yeah.
It's hard to find motivation, man. Like,
Yo, so like I watched this YouTube video. I don't know if you know who Josh Jepson is.
no.
You probably don't. So there's these guys called Versus, Attacking Toucans and Josh Jepson. They've been around forever, to be honest. I've watched them since like 2011. They're like Nintendo guys, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And so Josh recently announced that he's like no longer a part of Versus, just because like his lifestyle and stuff has changed. He's married now. And so he's starting this vlog back up because he used to vlog all the time. And so like one of the videos was talking about like motivation. And he mentions that there was like a clip he watched of Bernie Burns where Bernie was talking about motivation. And he's like, and Bernie was saying like, you know, I don't think motivation exists. You know, if I need to do something, then I'll do it.
Yeah, I remember this. It was on like the Rooster podcast. I remember this. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you feel about that?
Okay, so I agree. Like, when I say it's hard to find motivation, the point, like, a motivated person is someone who doesn't need motivation. It's someone who just does, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, it's not hard to do, but it's hard to start. Like,
Yeah.
like, if you can get yourself into a mindset where you're like, something has to be done, I can do it. It won't make it any easier or harder to, like, procrastinate on it. Like, so I might as well do it because I've got nothing better to do. I feel like all the survival instincts in our DNA have been rotted away by the comforts of modern civilization.
I think that's so true because
Yeah.
when it comes to like motivation, like I don't think it doesn't exist. I just think it's different.
Right, yeah.
But like, you know, like when you're in college and you have a paper due like the day, like tomorrow, you know, your motivation is like, oh, I don't want to fail. So you work on it immediately
Yeah.
and you finish it.
Yeah.
And I don't have that same feeling for a YouTube video because it's never due.
Yeah, that's true.
It's never
That's
on the
true.
like forefront. It's just like, oh, this is something I can do.
Yeah, and you can make deadlines for yourself, but again, you got to find the motivation to actually respect those deadlines.
Exactly. That's a big thing, and it's like I respect people that choose to work on their own personal projects and are successful in that endeavor. Because trust me, I've been making videos since like 2008, and you can see I've gone nowhere because of the lack of consistency and like no drive and motivation. I just haven't posted like that, you know?
Yeah, dude, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
But like that's like what separates, like, you know.
That's what separates the Gus Johnson from the Gus Buckets, you know?
Well, like I was thinking of like Mr. Beast, and like I think he, like, the way he became famous was he would just do like ridiculous stuff like count to 1,000,000 or like say PewDiePie 1,000,000 times or just like stuff that people will click on. Something I would never watch, but like and then he like used that little bit of fame to like put money into stuff like putting 1,000,000 Orbeez in someone's backyard or something.
Yeah.
And like those it's like recursively growing, exponentially growing, because like the more success you are, the more money you get, the more you can put that into a video that'll get even more views. And now he's like doing insane amounts of charity, like donating like $100,000 to a food bank, or like getting all the dogs adopted in a shelter. Yeah. And it's like he just worked hard, like from the beginning. He sat there for 12 hours and counted.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like it's not hard. The work itself isn't that difficult, all things considered. But how do you wake up one morning and say, I'm going to do this? Like,
I'm going to sit here for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I do that in my own life, just on my computer. But
but
it's different.
Yeah, like it's like when you're about to clean your room and then your mom's like, clean your room, and you're like, well, now I don't want to do it.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, dude, nothing will kill my motivation faster than being told to do something I already wanted to do.
It's so annoying. Like, I'm literally doing it right now. Yeah. Why are you bringing it up? Yeah. I feel like they do it on purpose just to piss you off.
I don't think. Well, I don't know about it, like your family stuff, but
I don't know. I feel like my mom just likes being annoying.
Damn. Well, once this Twitch thing takes off, me living in a Hollywood mansion,
dude. I don't think I'd ever move to Hollywood to be like, or anywhere in LA.
Mm-hmm. I like LA as a city.
Have you been?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. I feel more strong about like New York. New York is my favorite city on earth, but I could never live there.
Yeah, dude. I
could
that.
visit there like multiple times a year, but it's too much for me. It's chaotic.
Yeah.
I like.
see.
You go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. No, you go.
Well, it's like I like Texas.
No,
what's
up?
I like being in Texas. I like having like space and like being able to drive places and. You know.
Yeah. That's a good thing about Texas is like everything actually is big there. Like the roads and stuff are very like widespread, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that here. Not really. I mean, Northern Virginia, like. Dude, you gotta visit someday.
I will.
It's like a bubble, man.
Yeah.
Like the area I live in is like rich people town, and like it feels so nice and like safe. And then I go like anywhere that's not where I live, I'm like, you live like this? Like it's so weird. I'm so privileged.
Yeah. Like lots of places. It's insane how different very close places can be.
Yeah.
Like, for all sorts of reasons, like geographic or economic,
state borders, taxes.
Yeah,
like I go to Maryland, which is 40 minutes away. It's just like I don't want to hate on Maryland.
Right.
That's my neighboring state. Lots of people live there.
But
like coming from a
Maryland.
place where I'm privileged. I feel like I can say this. It's disgusting. I'm just like the difference in quality of like the first gas station I come across. I'm like, man, this is like gross. I don't want to put my gas.
It's the little things you notice. Yeah.
Like obviously I sound like a complete asshole, but I'm just saying, but, like from my observation,
and
like I'm not rich like by any means. Like my family lives in a tiny.
But like we can
townhouse.
Recognize that there are
Yeah, I can recognize the differences, and it's like it's weird how big of a difference it is. Yeah.
But also like some people just don't have. Like, some people aren't as materialistic and as snobby as we are. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not that materialistic, though. I just like things that aren't, like, ugly,
Well, it's like, I can, like... So, obviously, driving to any other city in Texas, you go through a lot of small towns.
Yeah.
And they're, like, very aesthetically pleasing because they look like, from, like, Western movies. Yeah. But also, it's like... I would be so bored if I lived here.
Yeah.
My one restaurant is a Dairy Queen.
Yeah, dude. Actually, that's where I live, dude. There's nothing here. It's literally there's a Dairy Queen.
Damn, bro.
It's actually sad. So, like, if I want to get something decent, I actually have to drive, like, 15 to 20 to 30 to 40 minutes, depending on where I want to go. There's nothing in my town. There's a Burger King, and I hate Burger King. There's a Dairy Queen, and I'm not going to eat Dairy Queen for food. That's ice cream.
I don't like Dairy Queen either.
And there's, like, Subway, which, like, I don't really eat Subway.
Subway's alright, but, like, there are so many better sandwich places. Like,
yeah, exactly. And then there's, like, a Five Guys, like, 10 minutes away, but, like, Five Guys is great and all, but it's expensive, dude.
It is,
like,
yeah. But also, like, you get massive portions. You go there for, if you're, like, if you deserve a treat one day, you go to Five Guys.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. It's not like somewhere you go for lunch, like...
Yeah, it's not like a weekend thing where I'm like good at like every day. But like with DoorDash, I got like the DoorPass, whatever. What's it called?
Yeah.
Dash Pass.
I use
Dash
Postmates.
Pass. And it's pretty cool, man. Like I got the free trial, but like
anyway, use our promo code FunkyCon.
No, dude, I started getting like food from like local places. This Mexican place, and that shit is like super good.
Like mom and pop place.
Yeah, like their nachos are like really like I'm getting nachos like I'm a fucking fat ass, but like they're like really good, like, and the what's it called, tacos are like really good too. So I had to put that out there.
Yeah, you can give them a shout out if you want. Not like this will drive business or anything.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cut that part out. What were we talking about?
This is gonna end up being like a 5-minute podcast.
Yeah, we just cut everything out.
After I'm done insulting you as a media producer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, don't feel afraid to say like whatever's on your mind. Cause if
really? Okay, dude. Okay, so first of all, like when you visited me, your hygiene was so bad.
That's wrong. That's not true because I showered every day.
Yeah, you should have done it like 3 times a day, dude.
What? Sorry, I fucking can't adjust to your rich person lifestyle, dude. When I went to Zarif's house, the first thing I commented on was how cool his fucking sink was.
Okay, that's the guest room sink. So, like...
Dude, that was like the fanciest sink I've ever seen in a house.
I mean, yeah, my sink isn't that fancy.
Yeah, your sink was kind of gross, to be honest.
Until we got the granite installed.
Nah. You have a cool house, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's all my parents. They came here almost 30 years ago and worked their asses off. And
yeah.
Living that
and
Texas
now they have
lifestyle.
A stupid little son living there.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be that kid at Harvard.
Oh, God. You mean your cousin? Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, I think about that a lot. How, like, my parents had nothing.
Yeah.
And I have everything. And at this age, my parents were married. And like,
dude, that's crazy. Wait, so...
They moved here. Yeah, they moved here at... well, my dad's older than my mom, but my mom moved here when she was 20.
Damn.
Yeah. I couldn't move halfway across the world right now.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. I don't know how old my parents were when they moved here, which is...
You can do the math, like...
well, okay. No, you couldn't do the math because, like, I'm pretty sure, like, my dad came to America and, like, has gone back and forth for a little bit, maybe.
Gotcha.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, it's like my grandpa went to college in America in the 60s. Then he went back and taught in Bangladesh, yeah.
Huh.
And then now he kind of lives half here, half in Bangladesh.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
all my grandparents are dead.
Oh. Thanks for joining us.
I never met them, so it's all good.
I think we gotta wrap up.
No, we're keeping that one in.
Oh my god. So Nintendo.
That's gonna be the first sentence.
Oh yeah. Okay, so like I feel like in the last like 2 years that's become a thing on every YouTube video. They put the funniest part as like the first part, and then like the intro clip, and then they start it off.
You know why they do that, right?
Because like people click away, or like I don't know.
Well,
tell me.
Actually, when it comes to marketing
so
and
Nintendo
technique. No, it's just like that classic, like, the hook. Like when you're writing an essay, that's the hook. So, you pull the audience in and you keep them reading.
Yo-ho, near the hooks I'll never go. Bro, I'm hungry.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you want to stop?
No. I was trying to feed that into another topic.
Oh, I don't see how that would feed into another topic unless you had one, like, related to food.
So, like... I forgot it. How healthy?
Did you actually have something?
How healthy have you been eating lately? So I feel like it's either very easy to eat healthy or very easy to eat unhealthy.
Yeah. So I have not been eating healthy for the past like 2 years. And it's because like it's hard, dude. Like there's a few factors, and while I make excuses, like obviously the excuses are excuses, but like there are like factors like the way like my culture, like Pakistani culture, I mean probably like Bengali culture too, but like you're more like Americanized than I am.
Wow.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying what we're all thinking. Like the way like they cook, it's very like oily and greasy. Like my mom makes that kind of food.
Delicious.
I mean, it tastes good, but it's like obviously it's not healthy.
Yeah.
So like. That's like what my mom makes, and I've like since then I've told her to make like better stuff. So she's been making like chicken with like less oil, even though I tell her like just don't put any oil. And she's like, no, you have to put flavor. I'm like, what do you mean? I don't want to eat oil. Like what the fuck?
No, like I feel like dieting is definitely like a Western concept. Like
it is.
In other cultures, they just want to make good food. Like
Yeah.
And because also like I guess our culture's more white collar here, and over there it's more blue collar. So people are more active in their daily lives anyway.
Yeah, that's true. But it's also a thing where it's like, I guess the education related to health, or maybe not education, but just like the health consciousness is just not the same over there,
Yeah.
Because in Pakistan, like, kids that are like 12 are like smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And that's
so, like,
and that's not just like, that's also like, questions of like economic development and stuff, but like,
yeah.
like bringing some economics into here. But like, yeah, I agree. I feel like in the West, the academia around nutrition is so prevalent. Like, how many ads do you see for like weight loss or like every food commercial is talking about like 0 grams of fat or whatever. Like
and like so that's like one thing, right? Like the cooking isn't like the best like in terms of like health, I guess. But another thing is like the kitchen is always usually like kind of a mess. And no matter how much we try to clean it, it'll go back to its state of being a mess. And then, it makes sense because she's always in there, like, messing around, like, cleaning and cooking and stuff. But, like, if I want to cook my own stuff, it's kind of impossible for me to do it without getting, like, pissed off because the freezer... Okay, let me tell you about the freezer. The freezer has been full for the past, like I don't know, 12 years since we last cleaned it out. I'm not even joking. This is not an exaggeration. The same toaster strudel box I've thrown away like 4 years ago is still in there because my mom was like, this is fine. It's not expired. Like, Mom, this is from like 2009. You know what I mean? So like I can't buy my own food and just put it in the fridge and expect it to be fine. So I can't really like, cook for myself. I mean, I could if I went into the fucking meat freezer in the basement and, like, de-thawed my own. I don't want to fucking defrost my own, it's like, too much work. So, like, and then the pots and the pans, and, like, it's a whole nother situation where, like, they're all over the place, and, like, I don't know, they're all old, too. Like, they're all, like, crusty, and, like, I want new pots. I want new pans, So,
dude, you should just buy your own pot, keep like in your room, and just bring it out when you want to cook.
My own pot. Just like, bring it down whenever I want to cook.
it's like when you live in a dorm and there's like a communal kitchen.
Oh my god. Yeah. So I have like all these excuses of why I don't eat healthy, and it's really just me being lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. This is clearly a lack of motivation. And in the words of Michael Bernie Burns, don't think, just be.
How have you been eating, Zarif?
Oh,
Okay.
No, my mom's been like cooking like every day. And, like, it's just, like, a crapshoot of what it is. Like, yesterday she made lasagna. She made a massive amount of lasagna. So that's what we're having tonight, too.
Nice.
Yeah. She just likes experimenting with recipes and stuff, so.
Yeah, that's cool.
And, like, we have, like, okay. This isn't going to help the conversation earlier about my standard of living. But we have 2 kitchens. We have, like, what? A small... I don't know if you saw it when you were here, but we have a small kitchen where my mom cooks pretty much all day, and it's like a controlled chaos thing. Like, it seems messy, but she obviously knows what everything is, where everything needs to be. And then we have like the main, the dining room and like
wait, where's the
okay, so you know the kitchen, with like the ovens and the microwaves and stuff and the island. That's what I consider the kitchen. That's where I cook anything I'm cooking on that stovetop, that electric stove. But next to it, there's like a door to a small kitchen with like an oven with a stove with like a gas stove and a big sink. And so my mom's just cooking that, like if she's cooking like for a party or something, just being there all day, like cooking korma or whatever.
Yeah.
It's nice because the house always smells like food.
That's
cool. What my friends, whenever they came over, would always say.
Oh, okay.
It's the only reason why they would come over.
Yeah, my friends would just be like, bro, you smell like curry. I'm sorry.
I remember. Okay, so when I used to get off on the bus in like middle school, my bus stop was like a few blocks from my house, so I would always walk by this kid I go to school's house, and he's Chinese, and his house would always smell like, I'm outside his house, outside the fence, walking on the sidewalk. His house smells like the most delicious like noodle dish ever. Every day. It was fantastic.
Damn.
I can't imagine living in that all day, but
you probably get like desensitized to it.
Probably. Or high. From the fumes. But it smelled absolutely delicious. Oh my god. Yeah. I wanted to like just knock on the door one day and be like, what
hey, can I get some? What? Yeah, what are you cooking?
So Nintendo.
Do we want to look at any topics or not?
We can. Now that the pre-show's done.
Yeah, the pre-show. It was like an hour worth of recording.
So do you have anything that you've like? Did you plan anything at all?
No.
Oh, Joe Rogan's moving to Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you
Yeah.
excited?
I
Are you gonna
don't give a
audition
shit. for
the podcast?
Yeah, I'll be his friend. Forgot his name.
Jamie?
Pulls up Jamie, yeah.
Yo, Zarif, can you pull us up?
That's a good topic. I haven't played Fall Guys, but I've watched videos.
What do you think about it?
I want to get it.
All right.
So we should play.
What intrigues you?
I think it takes the stakes and fun of a battle royale and just reimagines it in a gameplay sense that I can't think of anyone that's combined these two elements before.
Mm-hmm.
I think it just looks really fun to play with other people.
Yeah. So I've actually talked about this on another podcast, but I'll just reiterate what my thoughts are.
You have another podcast?
You didn't see? I was on that podcast.
I saw, but I'm pretending like I'm
betrayed.
I listened to a bit of it.
Yeah.
I meant to finish
like we
it,
actually
but...
talked about Fall Guys on that.
Yeah,
but
well,
like
I guess you can just pull up the audio from that and cut it in here.
No, that'd be stupid. I'm actually just being quiet so I could pull it in here. So like the game is definitely fun. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's lacking a lot of stuff that I'd like to see added. Like the lobby sizes are pretty small. You can only play with a total of 4 people, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing considering how many people are in the actual game.
Yeah, there's 60 people in the actual game. Like, you should be able to at least play like 6 of your friends, or something like that. I don't know. And I think the way the game, like how many maps there are, let me actually pull up Steam because I want to see how many hours I have. Let's see here. Sakura Swim Club, no. So I have 9 hours in the game, which is more than I thought I did.
And what about Fall Guys?
No.
Okay, wait. Actually, I think I have like a lot of hours in Sakura Clicker.
Oh my god.
In freshman year, I used to play that. I would just like have it in the back when I was watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, okay, man, sure.
And I would play one-handed.
Yeah.
And one day my roommate asked me what it was, and I was like, I don't know how to explain this. Yeah, 5 hours in that.
Oh, actually, let me see how much I have, because I know I played it.
Oh, God. Hey, we're cutting
24
this part,
minutes. Right? Okay. So I was not a degenerate like you. So back to Fall Guys. So I have like 9 hours in the game, and at this mark, I've already kind of gotten over the maps. The current rotation is like, oh, I know this map. I don't like this map. Oh, this map, this is what I have to do. This map sucks. This map sucks. This one's fun, but it's easy. I always win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already used to everything.
Gotcha.
There's not enough, whatever the word is.
It'd be cool if they had like some sort of randomly generating thing.
That would be a cool like map, like a randomly generated race. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of content that should have been added more. And also another thing is like, I keep saying this. Like I said on the podcast, I said it on Discord like so many times. Mm-hmm. But if they added a party mode, like Mario Party. Mm-hmm. Imagine Mario Party. Oh, gotcha.
Just like
but just like 4 or 6 of your friends.
That would be cool.
That would make the game from like, oh, this is a cool and unique battle royale. It's like, dude, this game you can play any time of your life. It's a new Mario Party. It's on your PC.
You don't need to worry about the servers being down.
Oh man, the fucking servers are so bad. They go down like every day.
Is the game out or is it in like beta or something?
It's out.
So this is the full game.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, the servers are terrible. There's not enough content. It's fun. Mm-hmm. It's just lacking. Like, there's no custom games. You can't even play private matches. Mm-hmm. It's kind of lame. And, just like some stuff like that, which is kind of like, another thing, like the longevity of the game. Like, how long will this game last? Like, how often are they going to update it? Like, in their updates, are they only going to add 1 map per update? Are they going to do like 10, like a huge batch of maps, Yeah. Stuff like that. Will they make it free to play? Because that would like increase the lifespan like a whole lot, Yeah.
I guess the game just came out, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah, it just came out. I'm already done. Like I'm already like.
You with Battle for Bikini Bottom?
Dude, okay. I enjoyed Fall Guys. I did not enjoy Battle for Bikini
Bottom. So there is a new update for Battle for Bikini Bottom. So for those of you who don't know, they remade SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom from the ground up, and there have been a lot of problems with it. You can watch the video that Funky made. You can link it.
Yeah.
But I loved that was my first video game I ever got. For my 6th birthday, I got a PS2 and Battle for Bikini Bottom, and I played that game so much. I was so excited for this game, and I was very disappointed, but I liked it. I still liked playing it on yeah. But I have one save file. I cleared everything except for the prawn boss battle, and it literally won't let me do that boss battle. Like, it won't let me push the button needed to open up the gate to fight that boss battle. And I submitted a ticket. This is a common problem. A lot of people have had this. I submitted a ticket, and one of the devs like cleared the ticket and was like, yeah, we resolved it in a future update. I'm like, okay. And so I got an update, didn't fix it.
Oh my god.
I can't complete. I'm not gonna finish the game until I have it 100%ed, and I need this 100%ed. There's another update that's queued on Steam. God, I hope it fixes it.
Maybe.
But I'm not very optimistic.
Confident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully. I mean,
dude.
I don't know.
But yeah, we watch the video. It goes through pretty much everything.
Yeah, watch the video I made. It goes through my thoughts on the game. You know.
It covers pretty much everything.
Yeah.
On Thursday with some sunny spells. However, it may...
I just think holographic meatloaf is better when it's medium rare.
Hey, we're live.
Huh? Oh boy. Where were we? Oh yeah. Thank you so much for thank you for sticking through to the end of our show. Tune in to Weenie Hut Radio next week for another fun episode. Make sure to follow us on social media. You can find us on Twitter at Daquan Jarrell. That's DAQUONJERREL. And at Zaref_C. ZAREEF_C. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one. Well, I guess we won't see you since there's no video, but we'll hear you. No, jeez, can we just cut the feed? Jeez, can we just cut the feed? Jeez, can we just cut the feed? Jeez, can we just